Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into one of the most controversial moments in La Liga this season, the red card incident involving Real Madrid's star, Jude Bellingham. Trust me, you're not going to want to miss the details and the drama behind this story. Make sure you stick around till the end because there's a twist in how this incident could affect Real Madrid's future matches and even the balance of power in La Liga. Oh, and smash that like button if you're Team Bellingham or Team Flick. Let's get 10,000 likes for this madness. Was it a simple misunderstanding or a sign of deeper issues within one of Europe's biggest clubs? And what does this mean for Bellingham's future and Real Madrid's title ambitions? And why is Barcelona's boss Flick stirring the pot? Let's break it all down. All right, let's set the stage. On Saturday, during a tense La Liga clash between Real Madrid and Osasuna, a crucial moment changed the entire flow of the game. In the 39th minute, Jude Bellingham was shown a straight red card for dissent. But here's the kicker. It wasn't for the tackle. Nope. The ref claims Jude dropped an F-bomb at him, but Bellingham says, "Hold up, I was cursing myself." Now, if you're wondering what led to such a drastic measure in a match that ended 1-1, here's what happened. Bellingham, known for his incredible midfield skills and maturity on the field, was caught up in an argument with referee José Luis Munuera Montero. According to the official report, he allegedly uttered an explicit phrase, something along the lines of "F you." However, Bellingham has been quick to deny that he intended any disrespect. He later clarified that he actually said "F off," a nuance that, according to his manager Carlo Ancelotti, was completely misinterpreted by the referee. Carlo Ancelotti wasn't mincing words either. He condemned the incident, saying, "He said F off, not F you. That's way different." And interestingly, Barcelona boss Hansi Flick also weighed in, calling the behavior disrespectful and labeling it a sign of weakness. So, we've got multiple perspectives here: the player's side, the manager's support, and the criticism from an opposing coach. Quite the cocktail of opinions, right? But let's be real. This isn't just about words. It's a psych war. Barca's chasing Madrid in the standings, and Flick's piling pressure. Genius or petty? You decide in the comments. But why did this happen? Was it just a heated moment in a high-pressure game? Or is there more to this story? Let's dig deeper. Bellingham's dismissal wasn't an isolated event. This isn't the first time he's had run-ins with the referees since joining Real Madrid. In fact, his only previous red card came after a 2-2 draw at Valencia, where he was booked for complaining post-match. So this isn't just about one moment of frustration. It's part of a pattern that has sparked debates among fans and pundits alike. Social media's on fire. Fans are split. Half say Bellingham's a hothead, the other half blame the refs. Now, here's the kicker. Both Bellingham and Ancelotti insist that there was a misunderstanding. According to them, the English expletive used was never meant as a direct insult to the referee. Ancelotti pointed out that the referee might have misinterpreted what Bellingham said due to language differences, a claim that has given rise to heated debates on social media. Some fans believe that the referee was too strict, while others think that a professional player should know better than to let emotions get the best of him. And it doesn't stop there. Video replays and social media clips have shown varying perspectives on the incident. Some argue that Bellingham's body language and tone indicated genuine frustration with himself rather than a direct challenge to the referee's authority. Meanwhile, others point to his heated exchange as evidence of disrespect. So, what's the truth? Well, it seems we're left with conflicting narratives and a lot of questions. Think about it. Have you ever been in a situation where a simple misunderstanding spirals out of control? That's exactly what many are saying happened here. And it makes you wonder, how much of what we see on the pitch is truly as clear-cut as it seems? Now, the big questions. Will Bellingham get banned? Real's appeal hinges on proving it was a misunderstanding, but if he's out 3 games, Madrid's in trouble, especially with the Champions League clash versus Manchester City next. Moving on, let's talk about the fallout from this incident. With Real Madrid drawing 1-1, the red card not only robbed them of a key player for the remainder of the game, but it also put a dent in their ambitions. Losing points in such a critical match means that Real Madrid now sits precariously at the top of the table, just 1 point ahead of Atletico Madrid. And here's another twist. Barcelona, fresh off their own set of controversies, can go top on goal difference if they secure a win in their next game against Rayo Vallecano. Ancelotti's sweating. No Jude means no midfield magic, and Barcelona If they win Monday, they're top of the league. This red card could decide the entire season. The absence of Bellingham is a massive blow. Known for his energy, creativity, and ability to control the midfield, his presence on the pitch is pivotal. Ancelotti now faces the tough task of reworking his tactical plans as he scrambles to find a replacement who can fill the void left by this incident. And let's not forget the broader implications. If the disciplinary committee decides to impose a ban on Bellingham, Real Madrid could be in for a challenging run ahead. What's your take on this? Do you think the loss of a player like Bellingham could derail Real Madrid's campaign this season? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And here's another hook. Imagine the pressure on the team, not just to win games, but to manage these high-stakes disciplinary issues while maintaining performance at the top level. It's a delicate balancing act, and one misstep can have huge repercussions. Let's zoom out a bit and look at the bigger picture. Football is no stranger to controversy, and this incident is just another chapter in a long history of heated exchanges between players and officials. We've seen similar incidents before, where miscommunications and heated emotions have led to drastic decisions, sometimes costing teams dearly. Consider the fact that other players, like former Manchester United forward Mason Greenwood, have managed to avoid suspension under similar circumstances. Real Madrid is keen on not losing their England international to a suspension, especially given his instrumental role in their campaign. The irony is palpable. In a game where every minute counts, even a split-second miscommunication can alter the entire trajectory of the season. And while Bellingham's use of explicit language might seem minor to some, it opens up a broader debate about sportsmanship, the responsibilities of being a role model, and the intense scrutiny players face both on and off the field. Is it fair to single out a young player who's still learning to navigate the pressures of top-flight football? Or should there be a higher standard expected of him? These are questions that are fueling discussions among fans, pundits, and even other players. Here's a quick question for you. In moments like these, do you think referees should allow a bit more leeway for language barriers and miscommunications? Or is it imperative to maintain strict discipline to preserve the integrity of the game? I'm curious to hear your opinions, so be sure to share your thoughts down below. Now let's talk about player behavior. Jude Bellingham isn't known as a troublemaker. Far from it. He's been celebrated for his composure and talent from a very young age. So why did things go off the rails this time? Bellingham himself later explained that he was venting his frustration on himself, not the referee. He even took to social media to apologize to his teammates, saying something along the lines of, "Enough said about the misunderstanding. Just wanted to apologize again for leaving my teammates in such a tough position." This shows a level of accountability that is commendable, even if the situation itself is regrettable. Carlo Ancelotti's defense of Bellingham also highlights a crucial aspect: understanding and context. According to him, there was a clear miscommunication, a language barrier, if you will, that led to a harsh punishment. But then, you have Hansi Flick's uncompromising view on player conduct. Flick criticized the behavior as disrespectful, using it as a teachable moment for his own players about the importance of not wasting energy arguing with referees. It's a classic clash of philosophies on and off the field. On one hand, you have players who let the heat of the moment dictate their actions, and on the other, coaches who emphasize discipline and respect for the game's authority. And let's face it, in high-pressure matches, even the best of us can slip up. What matters is how we learn from these moments and move forward. Have you ever felt that the pressure of expectations can sometimes lead to mistakes? It's something we all experience in our own lives. And in the world of professional sports, the stakes are just a bit higher. Remember, it's not just about the game, it's about character, growth, and learning from every challenge. In wrapping up, the Bellingham red card incident is much more than a disciplinary action. It's a mirror reflecting the intense pressures, complex communications, and high stakes of modern football. Whether you side with the notion that it was a misunderstood moment or believe it was a clear case of disrespect, there's no denying that this event has sparked a nationwide debate about fairness, discipline, and the human side of the beautiful game. Real Madrid now faces the challenge of regrouping without one of their star players at a critical juncture in the season. And for Bellingham, it's a learning moment, a reminder that even in the heat of competition, every word and gesture is magnified. So, what do you think? So, was it a red? Was this a case of miscommunication or a lapse in discipline? How do you feel about the different reactions from the managers and coaches? I'd love to hear your thoughts, so please drop a comment below. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this deep dive, and don't forget to subscribe for more insightful football analysis. Remember, every controversy has layers, and together we can peel them back to understand the game even better. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.